What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Chef Way is a TikTok food creator by the name of Wayman Wesley. He's also an attorney, assistant prosecutor in Harris County, which is in Houston, Texas. Now, as we know, he had some horrible things to say about black women in the past. He has apologized for that. But I want to talk about what's the real big issue with what he said, which is typically is very bad, right? I get it. I've said some things about people that's been very bad. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I was saying, but it's bad, right? But now here's what we got to talk about. And this is what is important. Firstly, listen to this. This guy has, listen to what I'm about to say, an Asian girlfriend. Okay? Now, saying things about dark-skinned black women, saying all of this stuff, and you know, I'm not going to go into the tweets, but you guys have seen it. Why is she in the photo? The light-skinned girl is better, and all of this and all of that. This is what he was saying, right? But this is the thing that he doesn't understand. You have no preference for black women. It's a little bit different if you're a guy like Kevin Samuels. Now, I know how Kevin Samuels passed away, but Kevin Samuels, his preference was black women. He was open to dating anybody, but he preferred black women. All right? There's plenty of evidence for that. Married to 2 black women, all of that. This guy, you're not going to be able to get away with criticizing black women because you don't date them. And when those black women went out and found that Chef Way is with an Asian girlfriend, it was all she wrote. The guy lost all kind of endorsements as a chef. He has black women calling for his resignation from the job. If he is let go, he'll never be hired again. And there you go. You went to, law school for nothing. I want to tell black men something. This is 2023. If you are a black man, you do not like black women. You don't date black women at all, and you don't care. Don't put that on social media. Don't put it on social media. Because what's going to happen is somebody's going to eventually end up doxing you. All right? And the people that you're making the videos for or the posts for, when you want to get a job, they're not going to be the ones to hire you because they don't have any companies that have jobs. And brothers don't understand how much power black women have. You might not think that they have a lot of power, but if they want to call up and get you fired and you don't make your own money, you're in trouble. You need to understand that. We all as black men need to understand that. If you don't want to date black women, just don't date them. But to come out and talk about, you're not my preference. She's missed the picture. So obviously you don't like them. Nobody, because black women have their preference too. And I know, here's the thing. It's probably unfair that black women, and listen to what I'm about to say, black women can say those things about you and not get fired. And you can't say it about them because you will get fired. I get it. But keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Number one, it's nobody's business if you don't like black women. If you see, sometimes you will see things in the black community you don't like. There's a lot of things in the black community you see that you don't like. But keep it to yourself. Because here's what I used to do. I used to complain about a lot of stuff in the black community. All the time. And I found out something. If I just focus on my own self, okay? If I focus on my own volition, if I just worry about what I'm supposed to do, I don't have to deal with Pookies and Ray Rays anymore. I don't have to be there amongst them. I don't have to live there. I don't have to be in those communities if I don't want to be there. I figured that out now. And thanks be to God, I don't have those problems anymore. I used to live next to like a lot of single parents, usually single moms, and we used to have a lot of problems with their kids. And I was always saying, God, if I can just work hard enough to not be around these people, and not to say that all people with single kids are bad, but just the ones that are on my street. These guys are playing their music all night. It was, we got our house broken into several times. I said, you know what? If I can get away from them, thanks be to God. It took a lot of work, 10 to 15 years of work. And that's exactly what I did. I don't worry about talking about them anymore. I just don't deal with them. It's the same thing about certain things about Pookies and Ray Rays or Pookishas. We have certain elements of sisters in our community that we don't want to deal around. Even black women don't want to be around certain elements of them in our community. We get it. We love them from afar. We don't even go into churches sometimes in the same black community. Some of you brothers and sisters who are from other parts of the continent don't even like going back to your own countries because you're tired of them. What do? We don't like something. You figure out a way how to get out of there. And it takes some effort. I wasn't born silver spoon in my mouth. I had to get out there and get it. All right? Thanks be to the Almighty God. That's the case. So if you don't like something, make a way for yourself to not have to deal with it. You don't like certain people? Make sure they can't access you. More men need to stop complaining about what they don't like in Black America or with black people or with black women and say, let me use this opportunity as a time to get myself together so I'm no longer here. Let me use this opportunity. I don't like what I'm seeing here. So, okay, fine. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like being here. I don't like the fact that I'm here. Then the fundamental question becomes, what in the hell do I need to do to get out of here? That's the question then. What do I need to do to make sure that I'm not here anymore? Or I don't like these certain kind of individuals. And I like black women, but some of you brothers might not. But stop vocalizing what you don't like and go out there and make a way for yourself. You think Damon John and these guys, now Damon John has a black wife, but he has a non-black wife now. Think Byron Allen will go out there and say how he feels? Kanye West will tell about how he feels? No, they just do what they're gonna do. We know these guys, and these guys ask, why don't you want to be a part of, why don't you want to deal with black women? Well, we can kind of maybe guess with some of those guys, but they don't waste their time. Success is everything. When black women don't want to deal with broke black men, when you try to talk to them, what's their response? They don't even acknowledge you're there. If you're not their type, black women don't even waste their time. And if God forbid you get their phone number, they don't even waste their time responding to you at all. So men gotta start being mature and using that same mentality towards what you want. Everybody don't need to know your business. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.